planned to place fake evidence. There was only one person who planned that, ladies and gentlemen. And there was only one female's DNA in that mask, and it was the DNA of the defendant. There was only one female behind the Grim Reaper mask, ladies and gentlemen. There was only one female who said, "You ruined my life." And there was only one female who told Paige Walker 1 week prior that the victim had ruined her life, and that's this defendant. Ladies and gentlemen, this case is not about infidelity. This case is not about infidelity. The defendant is not on trial for being unfaithful to Ken Nelson. Ignacio Garris is not on trial for being unfaithful to Heather Garris. This case is about fidelity, ladies and gentlemen. That's what this case is about. Heather Garris being faithful. That's what this case is about. The brutal murder of Heather Garris is because she was faithful. She was faithful to a husband who did nothing but cheat on her. She was faithful to a husband even after he told her he had fathered a child with Shawna Nelson. The defendant was a messenger of death to the marriage of Heather and Ignacio Garris. And she was the messenger of death because she felt she had no other option. Heather Garris was executed because she was too faithful. She took the vow, "Till death us do part," too seriously. She believed in it. And the evidence shows the defendant believed it too. She believed Heather would be faithful till death, and so she killed her, ladies and gentlemen. That's what this case is about. Heather Garris being too faithful. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just about ready to sit down. When Heather Garris was on her knees looking up into that mask of the Grim Reaper, she knew, ladies and gentlemen, she knew who was behind the mask. She knew it was the defendant. She knew she hadn't ruined anybody's life. But she knew the only person who believed that she had was the defendant. And the defendant said, "You ruined my life." And in the split seconds that Heather Garris had to remain on this earth, she knew that she was going to be murdered by the defendant. And the evidence shows, ladies and gentlemen, that Heather Garris was right. When we picked this jury, we asked some of you, I know, what you thought about the criminal justice system. I'm going to sit down in about 15 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. And when we do that, you're going to go back and deliberate. And at that point in time, you are the criminal justice system. And I know you'll take your oath to fairly judge this case and give both people a fair trial, just as seriously as Heather Garris took her oath. And if you do, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one verdict that you can do to do justice in this case, and the evidence shows it, and that's to hold the defendant accountable and let Heather know that justice has been done. Thank you.